Hi everyone. As you know, this week, week 6, the analysis section of the King case brief is due. And because the analysis section is typically the longest and might be the most important part of a case brief, I wanted to take a second to make this video to explain to you exactly what I'm looking for. So basically with the analysis section, you are describing why the court decided the way that they did and why they didn't accept some of the arguments presented by the government. And so it's similar to the facts section, where when you drafted the facts section, it was kind of like you were telling a friend a story about what happened. You didn't want to leave anything out. You went in chronological order and you just set forth exactly what happened. That's similar to the analysis section. You want to pretend like you're explaining to someone exactly what the court ruled on and how they came to that ruling. And so basically what the court does in the King case is they look at the facts. You know, the person was in the car honking, the officer came over, they had some discussions, turns out there's drugs, and now we're trying to figure out if the search and seizure of the defendants was reasonable under the Fourth Amendment, and we're trying to figure out if the drugs were fruit of the poisonous tree. We know what happened. We know what the issue is. Last week, we pulled out the rules, so we know what the rules are, and the reason we know the rules is because it's based on precedent. And now the court has to apply all of this. They have to take the rules and apply those rules, which is the precedent, to the facts of the King case, and that is how they come up with their holding. And so that is all I'm looking for from you. I want you to go through the case, show me that you really understand it, summarize how the court applied the King case facts to the rules that came before the precedent, and how that application turned into their holding. And again, there's no outside research. It is just the King case, which I'm sure you're a little bit tired of, but it's just the same King case. So it's just reading it, trying to understand how the court decided the way they did, why they rejected certain arguments, and then just summarize that and explain it to me. I will note, typically you don't want to bring up any case law that you didn't bring up in your rule section, and you don't want to bring up any facts that you didn't bring up in your facts section. So if I had made any comments on the rule section, your rule section or your facts section, that you should maybe add something, that you probably should base the analysis section on your revised version, because you want to make sure that you're using the facts and the rules that you had already had in your previous sections. So if you have any questions as you work through this, please reach out. I am happy to help you work through it, but I hope this video kind of gives you a good starting point and helps you as you begin drafting. Thanks so much.